Throughout this entire summer, we have been locked inside the whole time due to the pandemic that has been outside, but that hasn't stopped the Hytale community from making a bunch of different fan arts for me to show off into one big video for all you guys. Hey everybody, what is going on? I'm CanadianFlash, and this video is made in collaboration with Dank Corpse. He is like the owner of the channel Rye Corpse along with Rilo, and if you want to go check them out, you can. Links will be in the description. So today, me and him are going to be doing the June and July part for my monthly rewind. I'm going to be calling this the summer rewind because I know some of you guys are going back to school in August, and it is August. So hope you all enjoy, and if you want to check out any of the creators, all the links will be in the description. I highly recommend dropping them a follow on Twitter or whatever it is. So thanks so much, and enjoy the video, guys. Alright everybody, I'm going to be doing the June part of this video, and then Dank is going to be doing the July part of this video, so let's get right into it. We have a bunch of creators this month, so hopefully you guys can check them all out. It'll mean the world to me if you guys can just drop them a follow on Twitter, because they make these creations, and they give me permission to use them, so this is the least I can do is give them a nice shout out and everything, so give them a follow. So the first thing we got this month, this is going to be in alphabetical order by the way, so for our USCD people, you're welcome. So we have Brune Asa 45 something. Created a beautiful image of Gaia. I absolutely love it. Everything is great in this image. The shading, just the color scheme. Great job. So next up we have Corrupted Star. She only made one thing this month as well, and it is this really cool arrow with the yellow stuff on the top. It looks really nice, and I don't know, just the art style that like her models are made in is just really cool. I love how like, I don't know, like rounded things are. It's really cool. After that, we have the Darktale Network with some really cool war weapon videos. I'll put them on the screen now so you guys can go check that out. And another familiar face on these Hytale rewinds, we have Deck LXIV. He only created one thing within these past 2 months, so he's been doing other things, which is really cool, just not Hytale stuff. So he created a render of In the Littlewood in Hytale. If you don't know who In the Littlewood is, he's another YouTuber with like 1 million subscribers, so he looks great in Hytale form, by the way. Next up, we have EFS3_. He created most of his stuff in July. You'll see that in the Dank section. But he created 3 sketches in June, and there's some really cool mobs in there. He's created a lot of mob sketches, and he's done a really good job, so great job, dude. After this, we have Happy Lemur. You know, he is the Lego guy, and he created a Sarak in, like a Sarak warrior or something in Lego, and it looks really good. Great job, Happy Lemur. Can't wait to see what we come up with this month, or next month, one of the two. We'll do August. So next up we have Hypixel with an amazing drawing of Gaia as a dragon. I absolutely love this image. It is so beautiful. Great job. And next up we have Hytale, or the Yeet guy, or you guys call him Hytale Yeet, whatever, like the meme lord of Hytale. So he created this super cool Sarak tank human picture. He uses that as profile picture, but it's a really cool Hytale fan art. So good job, Yeet guy. And now we're going to the dark side of Hytale with Night Walrus, or Walrus Knight, creating a disgusting image of the Quebec Broodmother. I can't believe this is still a meme. I thought I killed it, but turns out I didn't. Next up, we have Mark Jungsko. Sorry if I said your name wrong, but he created one of my favorite pieces of all time. And this is an image of Tessa and Kairos, and all I can say about this is just wow. It looks absolutely amazing. I would love to put this on like a t-shirt or something. It looks great. And another thing that looks great, we have Mirani here, an extremely adorable Quebec seedling animation. Great job, Mirani. This looks absolutely amazing. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to watch right now. After that, we have Poleaxe Smithy with some more weapon designs. He creates a bunch of weapon designs, like he created a lot of them. I couldn't put them all in the rewind, so I'll try to put the best ones in it right now. Then we have Parabyte7, and while he didn't create any Hytale fan arts this month, he released the newest version of the High Assets, which pretty much is like, if you want to get into like animation or like Hytale design, I highly recommend using Hytale, like High Assets. They have like a bunch of different like renders of mobs and creatures and stuff like that are in the Hytale thing. So you guys don't have to create them yourself. They're already created for you. Links will be in the description. Go check that out. Next up, we have Priable, and he created some really good Hytale models. I really wish I knew where they were from, like the models. I don't know. I'm not good with all these like people creating stuff that I've never seen before. But great job, Priable. These look absolutely amazing, and all of them are on the screen right now. Go check them out. Next up, we have Scropey with a really cool image of a Quebec. I really like this one, and it's in a different Hytale art style, which looks really cool. Next up, we have Shadow2045, and he has made a really cool Void Portal, which I absolutely love. One of my favorites of the month as well. And also, he even created a concept art for it, so that's really cool. That'll be on the screen. It looks absolutely amazing. And now we only have 2 people left, and we have SMBM2003, and he has made a cool Hytale player render. Really awesome. And lastly, V Hytale has made 2 colored Hytale drawings. They look really cool. Great job, dude. And guys, this is all we have for June. So now we're going to be heading into July, where Dank is going to be taking over. So go check out his channel, Rycorpse. Link will be in the description. And I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Ethan, otherwise known as Dank Corpse. Canadian wanted me to do the July section of this rewind video, where I'll be talking about various pieces of art made within the month of July. The first piece we'll be starting off with is a piece by Arcane Dragon Art. It depicts a Finstalker having a little tea party with a frog. It's quite cute, and Noxie recognized as such on Twitter. Next up, we'll be looking at a piece by Brunka. It depicts an Outlander along with 2 wolves. I quite like the interpretation of a non-blocky Hytale art style, and I really like the colors chosen. Next up, we have something by Deceased Tree, nice name if I say so myself, and it is a wonderful piece of Varen in kind of like a cloudy area, and I quite like this, I don't know how to describe it other than the rough look of him. It's a lot darker feeling, but it's still makes his bright colors pop. I enjoy it, and I think this was well made. Next up is EFS3. I've seen him around on Twitter quite a bit, and man, has he made a lot of good artwork. He made a basically every mod we've seen so far. He has a crawler, a zombie chicken, a Quebec broodmother, a Void Eye, another Quebec, the Yeti, and a Farron, the corrupted golem but without the sword in it, a dragon, a giant outlander, Varen, the pigeon, the pigeon with the knife with JoJo symbols. That's really good. One of those void fish we saw, a skeleton with a nice little mace, or is that a staff? I think that's a staff. A skeleton with a sword, that godforsaken abomination of a creature with a sideways mouth. One of those fire dog things we saw in the trailer. All in all, he's made a lot of really good art, and this is one of the guys that I've seen on Twitter quite a bit, and I think that everyone should go follow him. He's a wonderful dude. Next up, we have something by hypixel. They did a render of a character that has just a normal render and then a nice little purple flame in their hand. I think it's quite good. They've got these 3 Void Eyes, all with different depictions of the Void Eye. I quite like that they didn't go with just the normal Void Eye with the chest mouth depiction. They went with all the different ones we saw in that one concept art. And after that, we've got a nice curved blade with some glowing void on it. All in all, I love the aesthetic they're going for, and I think that you guys should go give this person some love on whatever social medias they may have. Next up, we have a piece by Hytale. It's some art done of me, and I quite like it. It's got these triangular patterns to do the coloring, and I think it's really creative. And it depicts me riding a Scarrick, and I really like this. It makes me happy to look at. Good job, man. Next up, we have Cryonic, and he did quite a few renders for characters for an infected game mode, I believe. So the first one, we get a few different angles on him, but he's got a nice little AK-47, and he looks quite mean, but I'm sure I could have a nice dinner with him, you know? After that, we've got another character who looks like he's having a rough day, but man, do these renders, they just look really nice. They fit the theme of like a post-apocalyptic world where people are trying their hardest to survive, you know? And then after that, we got 2 characters in some dark area with a car in the back, and they don't seem to be doing the best, you know? Next up, we have some art done by Leipsla. It is art of a volleyball character. I believe this is from an anime, actually. If I'm recalling correctly, but he's got some nice poses, and it is a really well-made model. I quite like the mid-air ones. They really show off what you can do with a Hytale model, but how it still has a functionally limited aesthetic to it. All in all, I quite enjoy these. After that, we have some art from Lucas. It's a nice little drawing of Gaia and her 5 elemental braids she has in her hair. Really nice. To follow up with Lucas, we have yet another Lucas. This art is from Lucas Art. Quite a mouthful. But it depicts a sorcerer holding a book and pulling magic from the deep arcane writings within. I really like this. It is a humanized version of the Hytale models. It goes for the noseless aesthetic of Hytale models without making it seem too wrong. They just somehow made this cartoonishness fit in a very detailed piece, and I think this is one of the most well-made pieces I've seen so far. After that, we have a nice little piece done by Mousel. While all these others have been like artistic depictions with drawings, this is actually a little stuffed animal they made of a Quebec, and it's very cute looking, and I'm just saying, like, mail me it, bro. I will buy it happily. This is adorable. I love it so much. Next up is we have this really nice looking dragon with a lot of lore. So essentially, the idea behind this dragon is that we have these different elemental dragons in each zone, and we haven't seen an earth dragon. So this one is supposed to represent Gaia, and the idea that Fireable had is that Gaia lost her fight with Varen, and so she forced herself into a dragon form, and you can tell it's her by the colored things in her hair that represents Gaia's colored beads that she wears that represent each element. And essentially, the idea is that in this little headcanon he's got going, which I quite like, and I do subscribe to the idea of Gaia losing the fight with Varen, in this headcanon, Gaia adopted a dragon form to hide her identity to the world, and she leads the Earth Dragonkin to fight against the evils of the world. Next up is some stuff from Salt Muffin. We have 2 depictions of Varen, one with a white background, the other with a gray. I think I prefer the gray because of the contrast, but it is immaculate. The detail on his armor, the menacing large figure they gave him, I love it. It's really well made, and I think this is wonderful. After that, we have a crying Gaia statue working as a bit of a fountain. We have a few different depictions of it, one without a background, one with a background. The background is beautiful. It has a very serene aesthetic to it. And lastly, just a cute little Quebec sitting on the ground, you know? You can never go wrong drawing a Quebec. Alright, so this next guy is one of my friends. His name is SMBM. I love him so much. So his first depiction is of a Quebec-type pathogenic infection. So it's a man whose head has been completely taken over by some kind of demonic Quebec with a rotten arm that's slowly being taken over by the Quebec's body. I love this so much. It gives me the similar vibes to the Quebec Broodmother, and we need to continue this saga. Next up, we have Scarrick-chan, which is an anime girl version of the Scarrick tank. It is the most cursed thing I've ever seen, and I love her so much. We stan Scarrick-chan.
So guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much, Dank, for helping me out with this video. It means a lot. Go check him out. His links will be in the description below. Also, guys, if you want to be featured in the next video, which will probably be the end of this month or maybe in September, just make Hytale fan art and hashtag it, hashtag Hytale fan art on Twitter. I go through it very often, and you might even get a response from Noxy or some other Hytale staff members. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I do this for the community because you guys give me what I have, so I want to give back what I have to you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed, and have a great day.